जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन जन यमुना तेरा वनचारी यमुना तेरा वनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Om Vishnupad Paramsa Parivrajika Acharya Astotar Sadasya Srimad Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Samasta Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki Nitai Gaur Premanand Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshvabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today in our class we are going to discuss text from 3rd canto, 22nd chapter, so 29 and 30. These two verses we are going to discuss. So please repeat after me. Barhishmati Namapuri Sarva Sampat Samanvita Nyapatan Yatra Romani Yagnasyangam Vidhunvataha Kushah Kashastayevasan Shashvaddharitata Varchasaha Rishayo Yai Parabhavya Yagnan Yagnamijire Barhishmati Namapuri Sarva Sampat Samanvita Nyapatan Yatra Romani यज्ञस्याङ्गं विधुन्वतः कुशाः काशास्तयेवासन् शश्वदरितवर्चसः ऋषयो यैः पराभाव्या यज्ञज्ञान यज्ञमीजिरे बर्हिष्मति नाम पुरी सर्वसम्पत्समन्विता न्यपतन् यत्र रोमाणि यज्ञस्याङ्गं विधुन्वतः कुशाः काशास्तयेवासन् शश्वदरितवर्चसः ऋषयो यैः पराभाव्या यज्ञज्ञान यज्ञमीजिरे Mataji's. What word meaning? Barhishmati. Barhishmati. Nama. Named. Puri. City. Sarva Sampat. All kinds of wealth. Samanvita. Full of. Nyapatan. Fell down. Yatra. Where. Romani. The hairs. Yagnasya. Of Lord Boar, Angam, his body, Vidhanvataha, shaking, Kushaha, Kusha grass, Kashaha, kasha grass, te, they, eva, certainly, asan, became, shashvat harita, of evergreen, varchasaha, having the color, rashayaha, the sages, yaihi, by which, parabhavya, defeating, yagnagnan, the disturbers of the sacrificial performances. Yagnam, Lord Vishnu, Easy they worshipped. Translation. The city of Barhishmati, rich in all kinds of wealth, was so called because Lord Vishnu's hair dropped there from his body when he manifested himself as Lord Boar. As he shook his body, this very hair fell and turned into blades of evergreen kusha grass and kasha, another kind of grass used for mats, by means of which the sages worship Lord Vishnu after defeating the demon who had interfered with the performance of their sacrifices. Purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Any place directly connected with the Supreme Lord is called Pithasthana. Barhishmati, the capital of Swayambhu Manu, was exalted not because the city was very rich in wealth and opulence, but because the hairs of Lord Varaha fell at this very spot. These hairs of the Lord later grew as green grass, and the sages used to worship the Lord with that grass after the time when the Lord killed the demon Hiranyaksha. Yajna means Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita, karma is described as Yajnartha. Yajnartha karma means work done only for the satisfaction of Vishnu. If something is done for sense gratification or any other purpose, it will be binding upon the worker. If one wants to be freed from the reaction of his work, he must perform everything for the satisfaction of Vishnu or Yajna. In the capital of Swayambhu Manu, Barhishmati, these particular functions were being performed by the great sages and saintly persons. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Supadantikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So this is the narration. So we are seeing here Maitreya is describing this whole incident to Vidura. So after marriage is over. Kardamuni and Devhuti's marriage. Yes. Then after that, Devhuti's parents, King Swayambhu Manu and Shatrupa, Queen Shatrupa, both they returned to their capital city, whose name is Barhishmati. It's a capital city. So while they are going back, they were watching. There are so many hermitages or ashrams of various sages. We have seen that in previous classes. It was so nice. Weather was so nice and also very clean, and it's a very pious because it's full of mode of goodness. All these hermitages, and when they are going on their chariot, they are watching all these things on the two sides of their chariot. So here we are seeing Barhishmati, then finally they reached Barhishmati. So Barhishmati Nama Puri Sarva Sampat Samanvita. It is a full of affluence. And Srila Prabhupada is writing in the purport, this Barhishmati is so famous, the reason is not just because of simply wealth, but Nyapatan yatra romani yasya angam vidhunvataha. So when Lord was shaking his body, vidhunvataha means shaking. When Lord was shaking his body, so then what happened? Hair from his body was falling on this, in this city. Not only so, the upper planets, Satyaloka, so Tapoloka and Janaloka, in all these planets, the drops from the body of Lord Varaha are falling, and also hair was falling. After killing Hiranyaksha, so Lord kept Mother Earth in its right place. Then after that, so he was standing. He is a huge. All the inhabitants of Satyaloka, Tapoloka, Janaloka, residents, all are watching this huge Varaha body. Varaha is so huge. He is covering all these three planets. And he was shaking his body because his body is, on his body, water of Garbhodaka ocean are lying actually. So after coming from out, keeping that earth in its place, he was shaking his body. When he shook his body, this hair falling into this Barhishmati also, the city Barhishmati. And that hair only became later evergreen, Shashwat Harita Varchasaha. This hair became green grass. The name of grass is Kushaha, Kashaha. There are two different types of grass. Kusha grass we use while doing yajna, and Kasha grass is used to make mats. This is Kusha and Kasha. This hair became these two different types of grass. Rishayo Vai. So then after that, this Lord Varaha is completely Yajna Varaha, we say. Is a personification of Yajna. So his all bodily parts are different parts of Yajna. His four legs are Chaturhotram. So that means in the Yajna we have four types of karma we do. Chaturhotra karma. His four legs are personification of, manifestation of Chaturhotra karma. And his mouth, his teeth are different types of spoons we use in Yajna. So Lord is a transcendental body and is a manifestation, is a personification of Yajna. And this Varaha this form is not imagination actually. Or it's not temporary. It's real. And also it is permanent. It's not for sake of lifting earth it was taken and then after that it is finished. It's not like that. It is existing forever. So in the spiritual world we have, even there is Varaha Loka. There we can find Lord Varaha and worshippers of Lord Varaha. So like this, Lord's form, all the forms, all Swamshas, Swamsha avataras, all are transcendental, except material Vishwarupa. So all other forms are transcendental. They are all made up of Shuddha Sattva. Made up of means manifested. They are ever existing. And it's not that now Varaha is not there. Varaha form still it is there. And it will be there. It is there from Anadi, no beginning, and it will be there for no ending. Ananta Kala. So like this. And but people are bewildered by these. They can't understand Lord's various forms, Lord's activities and also Lord's appearance, birth. Janma karma chame divyam. It is very, divya means transcendental. Evam yu vitti tattvataha. So, Mother Kunti Maharani is saying, what she is saying in her stuti, na veda kaschit bhagavans chikirshitam tave hamanasya nrunam vidambanam na yasya kaschit dayatosti karhichit dveshyascha yasmin vishamatir nrunam. So it's nrunam vidambanam. Here the meaning vidambanam is gnana vaifalyam. So nrunam, that means people's intelligence will fail in understanding Lord's appearance and Lord's transcendental activities. Because, so, of course, example if you take, Lord is coming in the form of Krishna and Lord is Krishna. So, he is appearing. Krishna is appearing and Balaram, it appears like that, just like a human form. It's a human form. And people who are seeing in general, they think he is also, since we have human form, he is also having the human form. It is simply a human form. It's a naratvam is there. That means humanness. And they also see the beauty and opulence, but that beauty and opulence is extraordinary. So he is appearing, he is like a human being. By seeing shape, it is clearly understandable that it is just a human form, human being. But if you see the activities, extraordinary activities, lifting Govardhan with a little finger and killing such a big demons, how it is possible? And having such a beauty, you can't find such a beauty. So that's why it's very difficult to understand. Human being cannot do these activities. Human beings cannot have such a beauty and such opulence, such a strength. But it is appearing like human form. So that's why people fail. So vidambanam, runam vidambanam. She is telling that, oh Krishna, our knowledge fails. And also she is telling, so he entered into the mother Uttara Garbha to protect Parikshit Maharaj, and same Krishna is outside of mother Uttara's womb also. He is outside of her womb. And he is protecting Pancha Pandavas because Ashwatthama released 6 Brahmastras towards all 5 Pandavas, 5 Brahmastras, and also towards Parikshit Maharaj, who is in his mother's womb. 6 total. Everyone is running. So that means because chasing. Who is chasing? Brahmastra is chasing. So he has no time. So to go inside and protect that Parikshit and then come out and protect Pandavas. But same Krishna, simultaneously. So with the same body, not two various bodies, with the same body, he is existing inside and also outside. How it is possible? How can you can, example in our material conventional vyavahara, with the same body you can't stay here and also simultaneously outside the room. But Krishna can stay. It is vidambanam. Our intelligence fails. Nobody can understand with their material intelligence. So that's why Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha. Evam yo vetti tattvataha means what? Knowing. So tattvataha, that means knowing so deeply philosophically. Tattvataha means philosophically knowing. What is the meaning of knowing then? We are telling that we are failing to understand. So his birth and his activities, but Krishna is saying that people should know, so tattvataha, should know tattvataha. Then that person, tyaktva deham punarjanma neti mameti sorjana. So such a person, so he will not get repeated birth, but he will go back to Godhead. So how to know then? That means he is telling that one can know, and now here Mother Kunti is telling that vidambanam, that means our knowledge fails. Then what is the meaning of then Krishna's intention there? Tattvataha vetti. Vetti means knowing. Tattvataha means so philosophically or deeply. So knowing of what you know here. So we should know that we can't understand Krishna with our intelligence is the knowing actually. You're understanding my point. What we should know? We should know that we can't understand Krishna's birth and activities by our intelligence, material intelligence. It's impossible. That is knowing actually. That we should know. Simply you should not say that, oh, we can't understand the activities and the birth of the Lord, so simply by this material intelligence. So that you should know. Philosophically you should know. Oh, Krishna is very inconceivable, that's all. No, you should know deeply, philosophically, tattvataha. So then you need to know what is matter, what is spirit, what is this human body, what is the difference between, like Parishit is asking questions. So what is the difference between human's material body and Lord's body, and what are the different energies? Everything you should know then. So then only that knowing only is the knowing that we can't understand Krishna. Not that just simply a blind statement, we can't understand Krishna, okay, this is enough. No. Tattvataha vetti. We should know that we cannot know Krishna. That is knowing actually. Esya amatam matam. Whoever finally comes to the conclusion that after deeply studying Bhakti Shastras, we should study Bhakti Shastras deeply. One of the studying of the subject is we can't understand Krishna through our intelligence. This is also one of the, and that's why we should surrender to Him. So this is also one of the outcome. It should be the one of the outcome. So, Janma Karma Cha. Here one of the important point, this Varaha form is real, and it is not just like in the drama sometimes you make various, like various roles we take up for time being temporary, then after that we leave it. It's not like that. It is also real. It is also existing without beginning, and it will stay for never ending. Ananta. That's the point she is telling. Janma karma cha, next sloka. Janma karma cha vishwatman najasya karturatmana tiryang rishishu yadassu tadatyanta vidambanam tadatyanta vidambanam. Krishna is so powerful, and he is, without taking this Varaha form, can't he lift earth? Huh? Krishna being originally in the Golok Vrindavan, so without taking the form of, without manifesting the form of, so Varaha, can't he lift it? Then why he lift? Why he become like Varaha? Huh? This is the fun. This is he likes this. People, that's why. Once again they get Vidambanam. That means their knowledge fails. If Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is all powerful, having all the knowledge, everything, then why he has to take this form? So like that people also, then they think that, oh, maybe this, and also many people they think like, so Jivatma, because of their karma, they get different species, different bodies. Oh, this is also ordinary, so Varaha. Ordinary boar. People also, they think it is also ordinary boar. But actually it's not. It is a transcendental. And people get failed actually there, once again by seeing. Vastava Sukarayeva. Even he has potency to directly come in the form of Krishna and do Leelas, but he make varietiness to relish, to give pleasure to his devotees. These devotees, so keep on meditating on these various Leelas of Krishna. And they relish. Varietiness is the mother of enjoyment. So varietiness is needed actually. Various forms and various Leelas. He keep on doing. Why? Paritranaya sadhunam. To give pleasure to his devotees. Sadhus, to protect sadhus, to give relief to the sadhus. From where? From the viraha. They have viraha for meeting Lord. So, to give relief from that viraha agni, so he comes directly into various forms. Who is residing in his lokas in various ways. Varaha loka, Nrsinga loka, Matsya loka, like that. Various lokas, Krishna loka. Various lokas he is. So, and all are, so origin is only Krishna. That means those are all original. And in this material world we are seeing these, so pig, fish and all these things. Who is the origin for all these forms? That spiritual world. But we think in reverse way. Since we see all these species are low level species, and we apply same principle. Wherever Lord also is in the Varaha form, he is also Varaha. He is also ordinary boar, ordinary pig. But actually consciousness should be shifted to that. Originally is that. And this is reflection of that. It is just for time being it is. It will manifest for few seconds. Just Mahavishnu blinks. The amount of time he takes to blink his eyes, that much amount of time all these material pigs or material, so all these species are existing, and when he opened eyes and closed, finish. Everything is out. But that Varaha in the Krishna loka, Varaha in the Varaha loka, Matsya loka, so Nrsinga loka, all those forms ever existing. But these material forms only for moment. So then which is original and which is reflection? That is original. Which is existing forever, without beginning and without ending. So but we are being, that means illusion by this Maya. We think that this is standard and that is, with reference to this we think that. So since it is temporary, that is also temporary. This is known as foolishness. This is known as ignorance. But actually, that is existing ever. And this is only for time being, for a few moments and finish. Comes, appears, manifest, unmanifest, manifest, unmanifest. So, and that Varaha form is original. Vastava Sukaraha is permanent. But our material intelligence always comes up and always triggers you. Hey, how can you believe Lord? Why you have to believe Lord? So why you have to believe these forms? So this is just what? This is cheap intelligence. Our intelligence is nothing, is a cheap thing, which is coming from the Prakriti, which is coming from the Rajasika Ahankara, which just is a heinous thing in this whole spiritual and material creation, is an insignificant thing. And we have so much sense of I, that means ego towards this intelligence, and we measure everything using this intelligence. All the spiritual things and spiritual objects we measure and we try to calculate using this intelligence. And this is known as ignorance actually. This is a deep ignorance. So this is avidya, this is ignorance covering Jivatma actually. So we should know that using this little fragment, this is intelligence, we can't understand him. He is really knowing. Is really knowing him. Then that's why what is outcome of this knowing is full surrender to Krishna. One has to surrender to him. And he has to, so that's why Jiva's role is just to surrender to him and so worshipping him. Manmanabhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. So this Varaha, if it is not real, by hearing these pastimes, Sukadeva Goswami, who is already in Brahma Nirvanam, in Brahma Samadhi, and such a person's mind is also got attracted towards these descriptions. If these are all not real, this Varaha form is not real and his activities are not real, if it is just an imaginary, then how his mind can be attracted towards those? His mind is attracted towards those forms and activities means it is another proof that. So, Brahmastita, that means Brahma Samadhi Stita Vikti, the one who is in Brahma Samadhi, he is also got attracted by these pastimes. So, we should understand that here, these pastimes are transcendental. They are all real. They are not just for temporary. They are actual. Like when Yasoda Maya beats, so shows stick to Lord, and Lord is crying. That crying is also real. It's not like drama, no. Oh, he is making drama. No. Everything is real, but how it is possible? So that is inconceivable. Such a supreme personality of Godhead is crying is inconceivable. It's achintya. So knowing that we can't understand this, janma karma cha vishwatman ajasya akarturakat atmanah. So she is telling you have janma and also you have aja. How it is? Taking birth is also real. It's not that it is only just made some imitation or some drama type. No. That is also real. And not having birth is also real. And he is a doer and also is non-doer. All are real. So that is Vidambanam. Our material intelligence fails. So then after that, if we see in the purport, Srila Prabhupada is writing here, the hair of the Lord later grew as green grass, and the sages used to worship the Lord with that grass after the time when the Lord killed the demon Hiranyaksha. Yajna means Vishnu. There is another aspect Prabhupada is bringing out here. Yajna means Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita, karma is described as Yajnartha. If you see in Bhagavad Gita, Yajnardat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhana tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangas samachara. Krishna is explaining how to get rid of from karma. He is inspiring Arjuna. My dear Arjuna, you should do karma, your Kshatriya dharma. Karma, sometimes we say karma also as dharma. Prescribed duties are also known as dharma. And dharma, you should follow your dharma. Because, why you should follow your dharma? So you should do your dharma, your karma, to get liberation. How can you get, by doing karma, how one can get liberation? So that he is explaining. From 2nd chapter and 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, he is explaining that by doing karma also one can get liberation. By doing karma, we all know that we get binding. But how it is? How it is possible by doing karma one can get liberation? This is a secret. He is explaining that. When you do karma for yajna, yajnardat karmanonyatra loko yam karma bandhana. If karma is done for yajna, then it is what? It is going to, that karma is going to relieve you from this bondage with this material world. The soul is bounded to this material world, is binded towards this body, material body, because of, through what? Through karma. Karma is like a rope, it is binding Jivatma with material body. But this same karma, which is a rope actually, which binds Jivatma with this Jivatma which is pure, that is binded to this material body, and that karma can relieve also. That is secret. How it is? Yajnardat. Prabhupada is writing here. Yajnardat karma means work done only for satisfaction of Vishnu. Only for satisfaction of Vishnu. Only. Only means you are offering your result of karma to Vishnu, but you are expecting some material gain. Then that kind of offering is not going to relieve you from this karma bandhanam. No. That cannot relieve you. That kind of karma offering is not useful. Only for satisfaction of Vishnu. So that means you should not expect any material gain from that. So without expecting any material gain, if you offer result of your karma to the Lord, then that karma is going to relieve you from this karma bandhana. Otherwise, no. It is going to bind. One more rope you are taking it and you are tightening the knot with that. It will once again binds. It will tight it. But karma, if you use it for the pleasure of the Lord, if you do, then that is going to relieve. Then why karma is given and also the result of karma is described so nicely in all the scriptures, in the Vedas? Why? Why the result of karma? Results of karma are explained. Oh, if you do this karma, you will get this Swarga. If you do this karma, you will get this kingdom. If you do this karma, you will get nice children. If you do this karma, you will be getting name. If you do this karma, you will get in the fame. If you do this karma, you will be getting the wife, good wife. If you do this karma, you will be getting so and so things. Why it is said then? If karma is only meant to offer to Vishnu, then why this kind of... So results are so many various attractive results. Pushpita vacham. Pushpita vacha, we say. Flowery language is used to describe karma. Why this flowery language is used then? Why it is... So why advertised? The results of karma is advertised. If the results of karma is not desired, then why they are advertised? By Shastra. Why? The reason is Balanam. Balanam. That means Jivatma, which is covered with avidya, who is ignorant, to attract such a ignorant Jivatma towards to do karma. To engage that ignorant Jivatma, which is covered with avidya, Jivatma which is covered with avidya, to engage such a Jivatmas in karma, this flowery language is used. Like example is given. Like a small boy, if you ask him to take medicine, so because it is so bitter, he will not take. Then what mother will do? Mother will be keeping that medicine in a sugar candy, in a laddu. Yes, he'll keep inside and take it. He thinks that it is laddu, but actually inside medicine is there. The purpose of feeding laddu is what? Is feeding medicine, not just feeding laddu. Similarly, Vedas are using flowery language to advertise karma, to engage Jivatmas in karma. Otherwise, if they don't do karma, then what they will do? They will do vikarma. And they will go to hell. So Vedas are so scientific. So to engage these Jivatmas, ignorant Jivatmas, in karma, so this flowery language is used. Results of karma are advertised so nicely, beautifully. But what is the purpose of that flowery language? Making that ignorant Jivatma to do karma, and so gradually he should offer that karma to Yagnardat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. So to make that karma, to do that karma for offering Vishnu. That is the actual goal actually. That is the purpose. Vedas, they want to ultimately bring Jivatma to make it offer to the Lord. So that's why we see in the 11th canto, 3rd chapter, 44 to 47. Parokshvado vedoyam balanam anushasanam karma mokshaya karmani vidatte yagadam yatha. It said, Parokshavadoyam. Parokshvado Vedaha. Veda is not directly dealing here. Oh, you are in ignorance and you should do your karma and offer to Vishnu. Directly it is not said. First of all, it is creating a one intermediate step. If I say immediately just to do work and without expecting any result and offer to Vishnu, that is not said directly. What is said? Parokshvado Vedaha. Veda is Parokshvadaha. Indirectly it is saying. What it is telling? Do your karma for and advertising the results of the karma. So to attract. Balanam anushasanam. Balanam. Jivatma is so fallen actually. You can't immediately ask him to do karma and offer the result to the Lord without any expectation, without any material enjoyment or material benefits. So, like example is given, agadam vidatte hi agadam yatha. Like how the doctor gives medicine with a sugar coated. Like that. But the ultimate purpose is what? If Veda doesn't do like that, then everyone will be doing vikarma. Or I should do karma and I should not expect anything and offer to the Lord. Who is this Lord? Why I have to offer? Why I will do? I will not do this. But when he do the karma and keep on, so getting the material, that means prescribed enjoyment if he is doing, then he is at least in a human platform. Otherwise he is becoming more and more ignorant. Then finally what will happen? So he is in a deep ignorance. So then when there is a sadhu association, he gets Gnani sadhu association. Then he will say, hey, why you are doing such a hard work for this little pleasure? You can get by this karma even more highest pleasure, that is a Brahmanandam. Million folds better than this material pleasure. Why don't you try for that? Like that he inspires. Then he changes the track. Then he will offer the result of karma to the Vishnu. Yagnardhat, that thing Krishna is telling to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, so now you have to fight. You do this karma for yajna, for the sake of yajna, for to offer me. So then what will happen? Then you are going to get the amrutatvam, you will be getting liberation. Liberation from this karma. Liberation from this karma. And while doing this karma, you may get so much pain or pleasure. While they do their prescribed, you may get pain because of killing your grandfather, but still you cannot stop your dharma. By seeing the material pain and pleasure, if you stop doing your dharma, then what will happen? If you stop your karma, then what will happen? Then you will not get liberation. Your consciousness will be dwelling only in material level, material platform. So that's why I wake up and do this karma and tolerate whatever pain or pleasure comes. And so that you can realize you are not this body, you are soul. And that is Amrutatvam. And further realizations you will get. Brahmasthiti, Brahma Nirvanam you can get. So using Arjuna, Krishna is teaching Nishkama Karma Yoga in these chapters. So say for the sake of yajna, it should be done. If something is done for sense gratification or any other purpose, it will be binding upon the worker. Prabhupada is writing here. If one wants to be freed from the reaction of his work, he must perform everything for the satisfaction of Vishnu or yajna. So that's why we all should, so whatever the outcomes we get out of our various activities, it should be for the pleasure of Krishna, it should be offered to Vishnu. Without any other outcomes. Other outcomes means, other than satisfying Krishna, nothing should be there. No other desires are allowed. Either liberation is also not allowed for us or for the devotees. For the jnanis, liberation is allowed. And for the bhaktas, even that is also not allowed. Or material sense gratification. So, like that, they should do, and they should come the stage, even top of this karma arpanam is what? All the time. So doing all the, why you should do karma then? He is saying manmana bhava. You leave all dharmas. Finally he is saying in Bhagavad Gita, leave all this also ma. If you get association of sadhu and if you get mercy of the bhakta, you can leave this dharma also. When you can leave this dharma, he is saying you leave this also. Provided if you able to completely surrender to me. If you have such a strong faith in me, then you are eligible to live. Then through the dharma, you don't need to do any dharma also. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Leave everything. And then what should I do? You may ask. Then he is saying, manmana bhava mad bhakto. That means you always do shravanam kirtanam 24 hours. You do this. And you may do karma to set an example, to preach the society. But not for liberation's sake. So this is the thing we have. So observe here. So any questions? 2 minutes. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you for class, Prabhu. I was wondering, so Varaha's form is unchanging, right, and permanent, but then we see that he lost the hair. That kind of seems like a change. So like, how do we reconcile that?
That is a divyam. This janma karma cha me divyam. This karma is also transcendental, inconceivable. Okay. Mataji, you are asking?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
You said Parokshavad Veda.
Yeah.
Vedas are telling us indirectly they are engaging in karma, but ultimately the idea is to bring us out of karma. In Srimad Bhagavatam, all types of cheating religion are kicked out. Dharma projita kaitavotra varamo nirmatsaranam. Why is it that in Bhagavatam we see, some material results are offered as Falashruti? At the end of some Upakhyanams we see that.
So yes, Bhagavatam is not advertising to do karma and offer. But, advertising means what? Bhagavatam means what? You should take every katha prasanga, every episode, every upakhyana is, and every conversation is concluding in pure devotion. In between of that conversation, in that upakhyana, in some portions, in some places, topic of offering results may be coming, but that is not the conclusion of that upakhyana or that conversation between those two, the speaker and listener. So, like that we should understand. In this way, it is completely, establishing all the places, it is establishing pure devotion. So, that is the meaning of, Bhagavatam is Amala Puranam, means Projita Kaitavotra, Dharma Projita Kaitavotra. Cheating religion is condemned. Because everywhere it is established better than Karma Arpanam, that means different types of bhakti is possible. Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gnana Mishra Bhakti, Aropa Siddha Bhakti, Sangha Siddha Bhakti, all the bhaktis might be there in the Bhagavatam, but everywhere you are seeing, superior to all this is Siddha Bhakti. So in this way, cheating religion, if you want to reject, you should know what is cheating religion. Then we reject it. So the Bhagavatam is telling this is cheating religion. That's why it is mentioning cheating religion.
So that is also paroksha then?
That is not paroksha. It's directly rejecting. It is not prescribing. It is to reject, it is mentioned. Okay. Yeah, last question.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Regarding, you said that these flowery words of Vedas,
Yeah.
they are generally to encourage the living entity to come out from the karma and jnana, become devotees. But generally it is seen that they get attracted to it and they get addicted to it. It becomes very difficult. Now they are writing different commentaries also on Bhagavad Gita and all these things. Like we have this word yagyartha. So here the word yagya, different people will interpret in different way. So should we try to convince them, or automatically they will come out of this ignorance? Should we? Because
let us come to the clear understanding of your question. So you want to ask, there are different acharyas are giving different meanings for words, like example yagya. So they are giving different meanings. So then what is your question?
So no, I'm saying not acharya, like karmis.
Karmis, karmis, okay.
Jnanis,
Yeah.
they are also giving interpretation of these words in their own way.
Yeah.
And this is creating disturbance actually in the society. Many people, disturbance.
Disturbance, okay.
Many people are getting misled by their interpretations.
Yes.
So it is said that they will come out of this ignorance gradually, after some time.
They cannot come out.
They cannot?
Until unless if they don't get the sadhus association,
Okay.
they will be interpreting and they will be there only.
So it means we should try to confront them?
They must follow the right interpretation of the words.
Yes.
Such a person, if they follow, that's why they should come to Guru Parampara. Otherwise, they never.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Gaur Premanandi.